So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be giving you the ultimate guide on how to do Wonyoungism and to have a huge glow up. I have so many tips for you and I really hope you like this video. Okay, but what's Wonyoungism? Wonyoungism is a self-improvement trend inspired by the K-pop idol Jang Wonyoung of the group IVE. Wonyoungism is all about striving to be the best version of yourself, looking and feeling good, and not caring about what other people think. It combines self-improvement and girlish elements of the coquette aesthetic. Now that you already know what's Wonyoungism, let's get started. This video will be divided into 3 categories: organization and mindset, beauty, self-care and physical glow up, and education and etiquette. All of these are really important. I know that people tend to focus on the physical part when they talk about glow up. I think that people that take care of themselves internally, they tend to look better physically as well. First is having a routine. It's really important for us to have a routine to stick to. I'm not sure, but I think there's plenty of research out there that talk about the importance of having a routine, because we as humans, we love stability. We want a routine. It's really important to have that and create a routine for yourself, especially for us students. I'm a senior in high school, and having a routine, especially on the days I have to study, is really important so I can organize my study sessions. Having a routine is the most important thing as far as organizing your life. And then I really recommend working on your self-esteem and self-confidence. We all know that Wonyoungism is really about being confident, being the best version of yourself, because, well, that's literally Wonyoung. She is really confident. You look at her and you know she is a queen. Honestly, I always aim to be like her. When I look at her, I don't know, I totally understand why this Wonyoungism thing started, because Wonyoung, she is such an inspiration. Anyways, you should work on your self-esteem and self-confidence, because that will help you in everything. Everything you could possibly think of, self-confidence and self-esteem are really important. As far as making friendships, you need the confidence for that. Starting relationships, I don't know about you, but I could never be with someone that doesn't love themselves. That will also affect my life. Job opportunities, people that are confident on what they do and believe in themselves, they have more opportunities. People that are confident have more opportunities than those that don't. So you should start working that. I really don't have tips for that. You actually just have to put yourself out there. I know that's gonna be hard for us introverts. I am an introvert as well, and it's really hard because I just like the comfort of my room. Look at this place anyways, who doesn't want to be here? But you need to practice your communication skills. Communication is really important. I've been reading books about it. You should start small talks with strangers outside. I know that seems really scary. If a stranger starts talking to you randomly, don't just try to avoid that person. I mean, it depends. If it's a creepy man, I don't know, if it's a weird person, just avoid them. But if it's a sweet granny, I don't know, speak to her. I think there's no problem on speaking to strangers, but it depends also. If you're really young, I know a lot of Wonyoungism girls are 12. If you're 12, don't do that. There's other ways to practice your confidence, like school presentations. Try to do your best when you go in front of the class. Try to show you are not nervous. You might be nervous, but you need to pretend you're not. It's the fake it till you make it. That's actually a thing, because if you're faking it, you're gonna become that at some point. I also recommend journaling. That's one of my favorite things. It's a hobby. I love journaling. It's recommended by therapists. You can write about your progress there. Now we're going for the beauty, self-care, and physical glow up. Obviously, you need to move your body. It's okay not to work out. Me personally, I hate working out, and that's okay. I love dancing. I love K-pop and I love dancing, so it's a nice combo. I do it, and that's a way of moving my body. Sometimes I walk to school. We know all the Wonyoungism girls love to do Pilates. It's a really nice tip as well. I love Pilates, but it hurts as hell. You can be a pink Pilates princess. I love it. It's cute. I also recommend stretching every morning. You don't need to work out, but move your body. Okay, I love this part, skincare. I'm gonna be so honest to you guys. I've never had skin concerns. I have dry skin. Most of the times when I try a new product, I don't break out. I do break out sometimes. It has happened with this one product, Rose Hip. It literally ruined my skin. And then Rovectin product saved my skin. Rovectin might be one of my favorite skincare brands. I think Wonyoungism, it's like a little bit toxic because of this thing of like consumerism. You don't need 1,000 skincare products. I know that most of the girls that have like a lot of skincare products, they get it from like partnerships, and that's okay. But most of the girls, they keep a lot of the products and they don't use like even half of it. I don't think that's correct. When I receive products and I don't use them, I end up giving it to my mom, to my cousin. And you don't even need like a 10-step skincare routine. You need like a 3-4 step skincare routine. You don't need a toner. You can just use a serum and then a moisturizer and then sunscreen in the morning. Of course, you can do more. You can do face masks. That's okay once in a while. It's really nice and it makes you feel good as well. But yeah, skincare can be really simple, and honestly, I understand if you want pink products. I love using pink products. It's okay, they just need to be good for your skin. If you're trying some pink skincare product and you're breaking out, maybe they're not for you, but there's a lot of pink skincare products online. You can buy skincare on YesStyle. There's a lot of stores. Even here in Portugal, the supermarkets are starting to sell K-beauty. Since we're talking about K-beauty, let's go to makeup. It's gonna be hard to find a good makeup style for you. I know Wonyoungism girls like to do doe-in makeup, Korean makeup, and like cool toned makeup, but sometimes that doesn't look good on everyone. So you gotta try it out. Try all of the styles you can. Igari makeup, Korean makeup, doe-in makeup, Ozang makeup, I think that's the name. If you want something more pinkish, these ones are perfect. You can try it. There's this like warm tone, cool tone thing. I don't really know what tone I am, but I think this type of like this color of blush looks really good on me. I think it's like a neutral, I'm not sure. You can correct me in the comments, but it looks like a neutral leaning cool. Yeah, I think it looks really good on my skin tone. But you know, I don't know if I'm warm or cool tone. I just try it out, you know. I know people love to tell black girls to use orange blush, and let me tell you, I don't know why, but orange blush washes me out. I look weird. It doesn't even make a difference. I want you to see the blush. I might have blush blindness, but I don't care. I love it. So what I do recommend for makeup is finding your makeup style, finding the products that work for you. Makeup is a really complicated thing because you need a lot of time. I've been doing makeup since 8th grade, and now I'm a senior in high school, so I'm almost finishing school. So I started 8th grade. It was 2021. It was around that time, and I'm still not sure if this is my type of makeup. I don't even wear this makeup look every day, and I just started wearing fake lashes like not long ago. It's okay, take your time, guys. I'm sure you'll find the right makeup look. With that, you also have to find your colors, not only for makeup but also for clothes. I love pink clothes. I don't know if it looks good on me. Maybe I'm just like obsessed with pink. I've been obsessed with pink since 2020. I still have pictures of like my first pink skirt when I started wearing skirts and being more feminine. It's ugly. The outfit also looks terrible, but I was happy. It took me a while to have the wardrobe I have now. If you want to change your style, you got to do that little by little. You need money for that, of course, but even if you do have money, take your time. Don't just buy everything at the same time, because you might regret it. You might even not like those clothes in like a week. Change your style slowly. There is no secret for this, guys. You just need to try out for everything. Skincare, makeup, and clothing style, you have to try and see what looks good and what doesn't. Okay, this one might be a little bit complicated. It's trying to look put together like all the time. We're not perfect, but there's some girls that I see at school and I never see them lacking, and I always look up to those girls. They always look good, their hair is always on point, makeup flawless. That's why the routine thing that I talked about earlier is important, because take your time to get ready and make sure you look good. Have a pouch and carry your makeup essentials whenever you need. Do your touch-ups, that's okay. I really want to be that person. I'm not yet, because I still go to school. I feel like it's really hard for people that go to school because we have PE. I sweat so much. Most of the times I change after the class, but I still don't feel good. I still feel nasty, crusty, disgusting, sweaty. I hate it. I'm so excited for college, but I'm doing my best as a high school student. Have we ever seen Wonyoung walking? Because that girl always looks perfect. Sometimes it pisses me off because she's too perfect. Like, I'm trying to find her flaws. Where are them? So last topic, oh my god, this is kind of fast, is education and etiquette. On my TikTok, I always make sure to talk about this. We need to be smart. I don't care if you look good, if you're nice to people. Of course, those are good things. But like, what was the French Revolution? Can you answer that? Exactly, that's important. You need to know those things. I always talk about history because I'm a history lover. I don't do math, so I might be a little bit dumb on that part. But in general knowledge, I think I'm really smart. So let me give you some tips. First, learn languages. I speak Portuguese. I am native. I obviously speak English. I learned English because of my English classes, but there was this summer that I spent the whole summer watching Netflix and like American TV shows. And then I don't know what happened when we got back to school. I was speaking English fluently. I used to watch the movies and like TV shows with captions in Portuguese. Netflix, thank you so much. When people told me like, oh, I learned English by watching TV shows, I was like, please shut up. Like, what? And it's actually true. It's actually true. But maybe it's true because I already knew the basics. It's important to learn the basics of a language. I also speak Spanish and French. I had French for a few years. It started on 7th grade and I stopped having French last year. I really like French. I need to learn more and I'm working on that. I don't know, should I say a sentence in French? J'ai besoin d'amis qui parlent français parce que je veux pratiquer mon français. And that's it. Like, oui, ça va. Please, if you speak French, DM me because I need to practice my French. The situation is really bad. I also speak a little bit of Spanish, but that's because I'm a Portuguese speaker, but I've been doing Duolingo. I've been on a Duolingo streak for 40 days. I need to learn more vocabulary in Spanish. El edificio es viejo. That's what I've been learning on Duolingo. Mi maestro is francés. I started learning Mandarin, but it's not my priority right now. Oh, I also speak Criollo because my parents, obviously I'm not European, like I am, but I'm not, I'm black. I'm African, my parents are from Guinea-Bissau. I'm not that good. My accent is pretty bad, so I'm not gonna humiliate myself, you know? But yeah, guys, learn at least one language. You don't need to learn all of these. Next is having good grades. Of course, it's not that easy. Overall, I just recommend putting effort in school, and you're also gonna make yourself proud. Me, when I have like really good grades, I just get so happy. Honestly, like, I'm the type of person that gets really sad if I have a bad grade. Grades really affect me. And I also recommend watching my videos on TikTok. I have 3 videos on how to expand your knowledge. I have more tips there, so you should go check that out. Then I recommend having hobbies. I've also talked about my hobbies in one of my TikTok videos, but as I said, I love journaling. I also play the kalimba. It's right there. It's like a small instrument. I love the sound of it. It's really peaceful. I also want to start playing the piano, but I'm still saving some money for that. Love editing videos. I take a lot of time to edit my videos for YouTube, but that's because the videos are too long. Editing TikTok videos is one of my favorite things. I recommend reading for all of you guys. You can just read some silly romance books just like I do. I also like to read some self-help books and sometimes history related books, like war type thing. I was reading one about Palestine. I like to educate myself, and that's why I think that's like one of the most important things to have a glow up. I've been memorizing all of the countries in the world and the capitals, and also I've been memorizing where like they're located. To finish, the last tip is being nice and polite. Nice and polite people that have etiquette are way prettier. Imagine if I like a guy and then he's stupid and makes weird comments. That happens a lot because men always disappoint. I'm just joking in case there's a man there. If that happens, I immediately lose interest. I can't handle impolite people. Okay guys, we're done. I genuinely hope this helped. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Bye.
Guys, just a quick disclaimer before we actually end this video. Wonyoungism is not about trying to be Wonyoung. It's about trying to be the best version of yourself. So that's why I didn't mention anything about food, gaining or losing weight, because that's not the point of Wonyoungism. That's all. Stay healthy. Bye. Mwah.